Hello, my beautiful awakened Aries, and welcome back to the Portal Space Tarot. This is your last half of February 2022 reading. I'm going to start your reading off like usual using my singing bowl to clear my energy and yours. You're more than welcome to take in some deep breaths of positive energy and release anything that no longer serves you. I'll do the same. Let's begin. Beautiful. Let's get heart-centered on your reading using my rose quartz heart. I'd like us both to imagine that we're in a bubble full of white light and shimmering blue, so mote it be. Now we're both protected. What's going on, babies? I hope you're all incredible. I'm going to take a oracle from the Beyond Lemuria guidebook. Just a quick little blurb in my description box below. You'll find my Instagram. You can go ahead and follow me over there. It's kind of fun. I also have my website. Please sign up for the news or the email list, I shall say, because we know how these platforms can be. What else? Remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates, discard what doesn't. You can also check your moon, rising, and or Venus sign for more information. Welcome any cross watchers checking on your dear Aries. And please like, share, and subscribe. It lets the tribe know I'm alive. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Ooh, honey. Fell on the floor. Hang on. All right. Beautiful. Feels like that's what we're going through right now. Number 21, communication co-creation. We are in this co-creative process right now on Mother Gaia. And depending what timeline you reside on, it depends, you might be rolling in faster. Nonverbal communication, love language, telepathy, unique ways of communication, light language, multidimensional form, community, coexistence, relationships, meeting our highest selves, really seeing someone, deeper listening. We normally think of information as something that can be written or spoken, but if something is multidimensional, it is almost impossible to share it with words. I feel I have quite a lot of information in my field now, and yet my intelligentness cannot fathom it. Metaphor or song may hint at its vastness, but it is more like a reminder or catalyst that encourages something to stir inside the listener. Art is one way I've sought to share this information, whether what language you speak. Emotion is a message of art, and music can be understood. In my healing work, where I feel energy that comes through the hands, there is a sense that my soul and that of the client are in deep conversation. I often feel that I am much more competent at conversation in these realms. My nostalgia allows me to navigate this information in real time rather than having to slow down to translate it into words that feel restricting and dull, comparative to yet vast yet simple nature of what I'm looking to express. This is why I paint. A lot of the work that I do is in the unseen realm, and I understand my part and role is to bridge these two realities to inspire a wider understanding of what is possible. Thus, you may notice the unusual looking codes in many of my paintings. I have experienced many visual downloads of luminescence coding that is simple figures or complex and large enough to step into an activation for a healing transmission. The download experience is extremely blissful and visual, with a sense of fathoming the unfathomable. When I return to a normal state of being, for the information no longer makes sense. Often people ask about the codes in my paintings. I ask them to imagine a whole library's worth of information in a single letter, then extending that to encompass a whole sentence. The codes can open us to a multidimensional worlds that all multidimensional worlds can share. They are the portals and the edges of our conceivable realities. I have to understand the light codes. The codes are light language and have revealed in meeting other visionary artists who have painted almost identical light codes. As we evolve our consciousness, awareness, we start to pick up on information such as those around us, what are about to say, and that which the universe is trying to tell us. Divinary meanings. How are you communicating beyond words? Perhaps you are being misunderstood because there is dissonance between your words, actions, and behaviors. What you mean to communicate. Words are like spells, so be conscious of what you say, as well as you may be verbally sabotaging your intended meaning. Also be reminded that words can mean different things to different people. Something may be a greeting lost in translation, and an issue may be cleared through improved communication. Listen carefully what someone has to say without interruption. Furthermore, it may be scary to share vulnerable truths, but it may be the only way forward. This card encourages us to a greater exploration of the realms of telepathy, healing, and the art such as poetry, painting, and music, where there's a collective of communication beyond the mind. Whew, beautiful. Let's see, my dears, what the tarot has to say. Money and finance, please, for dear Aries. We've got love and relationships. We have what do you need to know? Bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Swords. This energy is a bit harsh on this card, but the number 10 is all about completion. It's all about letting go of the old self, the old ideas, and completing some sort of cycle of probably self-sabotage. Communication is the co-creation, right? All right, let's get some clarifiers. Ace of Pentacles, please, for dear Aries. The Ace of Wands. Ooh, that was quick. Queen of Cups, please. Now get some Oracle cards, please. Oh, I feel like my nose was right up in the camera. That was wild. Sorry about that. Really gonna have to work on this. Something pulled that. Ooh, thank you. All right, a few more here. Aries. Too many. There we go. There we go. Thank you. All right. So we've got here in your money and finance, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is bloody beautiful, Aries. This is grounding energy. This is earth energy. The Ace of Pentacles is all about new opportunities. Boop, boop, boop. I'm out here with my cowbell. Yes, exciting if this is not about just material gain, this is abundance of your spiritual abundance on the rise, beautiful things happening. And as long as you're keeping open to things, Spirit wants to hand you this beautiful opportunity. Clarifying this is the Strength card. This is Leo energy. This is the infinite symbol upon her head, letting you know that you are an infinite being and you have enough charm and charisma to tame a lion at this time. So when you're working with others, you're going to have a lot of beautiful memories and things coming through. Beautiful. And we've got leadership. Take charge of the situation. Boom. Whatever that is to you regarding work, finance, or anything in your life. And then we've got acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me to accept everything is going in the right direction. So mote it be. And then we've got clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads you to more efficiency, better ideas, higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Beautiful. So keep the vibe high. We've got here in your relationships and or love, we've got the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful energy. This is fire energy, your energy, forward movement. Again, you've got two major cards here of Spirit wanting to hand you this opportunity of growth. Growth within your relationships, growth within yourself, forward movement with relationships. If that is, dating somebody or going out to date somebody or getting into a situation where you're in a relationship already and you're just moving it up to the next level, or you're getting out there and meeting new folks, or if you're already in a particular union, this is about growth within that. Beautiful, beautiful energy, fire, passion. We've got clarifying this is the King of Chalices. This is either you wanting to give your cup of love to somebody or somebody wants to give their cup of love to you. I see something with the shell and the water behind here in summer. Honey, that's not too far around the corner. So be ready for the unexpected and things coming into fruition very quickly. King of Chalices can be a little rigid, so be aware who to be rigid with and who to be rigid not with. And make sure, of course, your cup is filled first. We've got holiday. Woo, I like it. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday, or a getaway. Some of you need to get away. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth always. And we've got synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow with this beautiful dolphin energy. We've got what you need to know. We've got the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful energy. It's like you've got the King and Queen of Cups, divine unions for some of you. This is about self-care, self-nourishment, self-love. This is water energy, creating that balance between the masculine and feminine. And filling your heart with love also, I'm hearing from Spirit. This is being clarified by the Knave of Swords, okay? Just baby steps, but still cutting away things that no longer serve you and speaking your truth and, moving forward in your sovereignty. We've got your Galactic Heritage card here is number 5, Fluidity, Andromeda, Parallel. I'm going to read that one from the book. The nature of consciousness is to be fluid, to flow with nature's currents of the universe. But life in a physical body often causes us to be rigid. I spoke about rigidity. Whether in a belief, actions, or emotions, Andromeda consciousness is very fluid also. You know how to be this way innately as well. Take some time every day to connect with the Andronoman energy and practice going with the flow. See how your life changes when you didn't try to control reality. It isn't about becoming a victim. Let yourself surf the universal energy instead of trying to control it. See what happens. You might be surprised. We've got your next card here is Compassion, Archangel Raziel. We've got Soften Your Heart with respect to the situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. Beautiful. Your next card here is Sacred Inner Space, Sacral Chakra, Tenderness, Sensuality. Seems to be love in the air. Let me just find this out of the book. Sacred Inner Space, that is 121. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Everything from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender and more sacred parts of ourselves are connected to this chakra. It is governed by water, so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card transports us to the sacred inner space. It shows the inner temple flowing with water and lots of soft colors coming from the blooming lotus. This encourages us to see our sacred parts, our beautiful energetic gateways, though which we must express and manifest pure life force. Connect. Visualize a drop of divine light from the heart of the universe washing over and through your genitals. Reconnect with this energetic space and recognize that it is a space of divine power. Your message, you're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that a more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being holds keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected or abandoned. If you want to experience love and belonging, look within. There's a huge lessons to finding love within yourself, realizing the false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may have been lied or told that you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize you hold the power and the universe within, and you'll find your flow. Beautiful. I heard You Are So Beautiful to Me by Joe Cocker. I love that song. Ooh, there goes your card. We've got number 24, Transmission. Read this one from the book also, and then we want one last card. There we go. It is easy to memorize, repeat, and understand the star teachings on a mental level, but the true path of mastery and the way of embodiment is anchoring the frequency into all aspects of your being. When these energies are anchored, they offer a glimpse into the future education of your earth, which is the way of transmission. In the now and beyond, education will not just involve the reading of deep literature or repetitive action like in times past, but it will also involve the direct link and energetic transmission being relayed from one being to another. Just like the great masters would, such of those in Mother India, as a great transmission is passed forth via exchanges as Skati or Shatipat, I want to say. I know that didn't sound very good. Sending students into an instant knowing. This transmission will be similar to a knowledge and education that will be passed forward onto your future. If you want to look it up, it's spelled SHAKITPAT. The world will be educated by code carriers who will guide the masses towards their specific field of study via transmissions downloaded into the students through their nervous system. This nervous system of the hue is us, is the grand receiver and the cosmic information and the inner reflection of the connecting to the modern day internet. When the nervous system becomes developed, it naturally becomes able to receive the packets of data at light speed. The data is then able to access the infinite array of topics and subjects at graceful ease, and the topic in creation through sensation. This again is observed through your mother, through your earth master, whom are able to engage in teaching any topic much beyond their knowledge. Furthermore, transmissions are also naturally a sense of individuals in their surrounding field, and upload codes to them simply through their presence and soul communication. This focus is an embodiment, and over memorizing knowledge allows one to become a living transmitter through transcend the age of hollow repeaters that don't grasp or live what they're preaching. As we move forward into the age of light, false teachers will naturally fade away, and your empowered citizenry is able to use their energy, reading skills, and intuition to weed them out. This will result in false politician or shadow leaders collapsing, setting trajectory only for the real authentic soul to guide humanity into the golden age of awakening. Boom, that's exactly what we're going through. The transmission on this card arrived when the Palladian guides are here to seek, for you to seek beyond the book teachings and look for personal experience and with one's experience. Know that the future self wants you to become empowered to a specific training that can only be fostered through yourself. Understand and communion with a specific guide of experience. Begin to honor your own guidance and start to question what you've learned as truth. Seek the ones who offer transmission, and know that self-knowledge rests within. Additional meanings: get out of the mind, drop overthinking, answers within, inner journey, surrender, activation, empower yourself. That reminds me of something that just came to my mind during this. During this whole slew of 2 years, I became, you get fond of certain teachers in each of our fields, and I just became so disappointed when I realized so many people were false. I went through a little grieving period of people that I really respected. So we are running into that phase to know who's real and what's not. And then your last card here is inspiration. It's my God-given right to have unlimited joy, love, and passion. If this is not happening, I have the power to make it happen. Yes, you damn well do. Ooh, Aries, it's a feisty last half of the month. Remember, the portal is within you. You are your best guru, sending you so much love. Remember, these are just synchronicities. You already know what to do. Much love to all of you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next reading.